Hello friends. Today we'll talk about a drama that will make you laugh and hungry at the same time. Because on screen, there's not just love, not just historical intrigue, but a veritable buffet of passions and dishes. Meet Tyrant Chef, a new Korean series where the main ingredient is emotion and the side dish is royal drama. The main character is a talented modern-day chef named Yoon Ji-yeon. She wins an international culinary competition and literally feels on top of the world. But, as the saying goes, don't get too excited. Fate has decreed that she will taste her victory. In another century. After a magical culinary incident, of course it would. The heroine finds herself transported straight to the Joseon era. Yes, from a modern kitchen straight to the palace ruled by the tyrant King Yi-hong. He is stern, proud, and extremely picky. Let's put it this way. If he had TikTok, he'd dislike everything. The king commands, "Cook for me." And if even one dish is repeated, you can find a new head. Thus begins the battle for taste and life. Meanwhile, between the steaming rice and the clash of swords, not only the kitchen but also the emotions gradually heat up. The king is a true tyrant, but with the soul of a gourmet. At first, it seems like he only has a knife and a throne in his heart, but over time, you realize he's simply lost his zest for life. Ji-yeon, on the other hand, is someone who experiences the world through food. She cooks not from a recipe, but from inspiration. When these two meet, there's a literal explosion of aromas and personalities. She with her frying pan, he with his crown. And who will outcook the other is anyone's guess. First, the visuals. The food in this drama looks like the creators secretly consulted Michelin. Every scene is like an advertisement for a restaurant that serves emotion with a hint of intrigue. Secondly, there's dynamism and chemistry. The heroine snaps, argues, and jokes, while the king alternates between anger, embarrassment, and then looks at her like a dessert he can't touch but really wants to try. And thirdly, there's humor. Yes, despite the palace intrigue, the drama doesn't devolve into pure drama. There are funny scenes where the heroine's modern habits simply blow the minds of the courtiers. Like, "Where's my blender? What's that?" Or when she tries to explain what a cappuccino is, and they bring her a goat and a bucket of milk. Sometimes it feels like a mix of The King and the Clown, Master Chef, and time travel. If only all these tyrants could be fed well, perhaps the world would be a kinder place. The heroine could have opened the first restaurant in the palace, calling it Cooking to Survive. But it's not all fun and games. Over time, the story gains depth. We see that the tyrant isn't just a villain, but a man who has been betrayed and deceived. And Ji-yeon helps him rediscover the taste not only of food, but of life. And when love blossoms between them, it feels less like a cliché and more like a quiet fire that takes a long time to grow and then lasts. The musical accompaniment adds charm. Light melodies during cooking, an orchestra during intrigue, and tender melodies when hearts begin to beat in unison. Yes, there's a fly in the ointment. The plot is predictable in places. Time travel, romance, evil ministers, envious ladies, a classic genre. Sometimes the dialogue is a bit pompous, and the king seems too perfect in his tyranny. But if you take it with a smile, it all works. After all, this is a drama where even political conspiracies can be seasoned with a pinch of humor and a spoonful of soy sauce. Tyrant Chef is a story not only about love, but also about how taste can change fate. It teaches. Even if there's intrigue all around and a tyrant on the throne, you can always find a way to someone's heart. Through their stomach. So, if you like dramas with a twist, beautiful shots, the aroma of storytelling, and a pinch of fantasy, this is definitely your series. It's easy to watch, warms the soul, and makes you hungry. So please don't watch it on an empty stomach. It's dangerous. So that's our review. Delicious, romantic, and with a touch of spice. Let me know in the comments which drama you'd like me to binge on next. And remember, love, like a good dish, is always better when it's cooked with love.